What's up, Warriors? Welcome back to the Insane Warrior YouTube channel. Today's video, we are going to talk about MLG Dallas. Unfortunately, the worst placing tournament I was ever in. It's the worst place I ever got. But before we get too far into this video, let's hit the intro. Alrighty, MLG Dallas, 2007. You know, we just came out of WSVG. I believe there was an update right before this game, right before this tournament. So, you know, we felt okay about the update. It definitely changed things. I believe this really, we used to have a glitch where we could weapon slide. We grab the weapon, literally slide out from where we grabbed the weapon. So I had to stand there, pick the gun up, makes you so vulnerable. So we were still learning about this, and then it changed a lot of balancing in the weapon. So, you know, but we felt good going into this tournament. We thought we would place good. Definitely weren't expecting what ended up happening with having our worst placing tournament in my whole MLG career, guys. It was actually, you know, I'll be honest, I was a little demoralized. Let's take a look at the bracket and see what we went through. All right, before we get too far into the bracket, actually, let's talk about the hotels. This was the Hilton Anatole in Dallas, Texas, and I remember driving in, seeing this whole city skyline. Man, this is a beautiful, beautiful city. I actually really enjoyed Dallas. I actually went to my first Texas Roadhouse here. I remember on the way back, I remember Ethan's dad, Killa's dad, it's like, hey, let's stop here. I remember taking the peanut shells and throwing them on the floor after you eat them. I was like, what? This is crazy. Peanut shells all over the floor. Every once in a while, someone come through, sweep them up. They really don't have that anymore. I know you put them in a little bucket now. But yeah, it's my first Texas Roadhouse. That's kind of cool in Texas. Was my first Texas Roadhouse experience. Back to the event. I remember going in, checking in. No really crazy stories on the way down there. Checking in, went straight to our room. Went to the event. You could early check in, so we went ahead and got that. Met some of the teams down there. I think I saw Killer Crank, some other few people through there. Talked a little trash, you know. That's what we do. I remember getting my badge. My badge just said I was a pro player. I'm an MLG pro player. The pro lounge is now open to me, you know, looking in there and seeing all those guys, being able to sit down and chill, talk strategy, all the Halo pros. Now I get to go in there and I get to like be in there with some of my heroes and people I watched on TV at that time, back when Halo was on the USA Network and you could watch it in the morning. I was super stoked about it. But we go in there, we check in. They give me my first check, $200 stipend for being there, just for showing up. You got a stipend. So I think maybe for some of these teams they could combine that stipend together and pay for these hotel rooms. But really, it was tough. It was tough to be able to afford these hotel rooms. And a lot of times, a lot of the teams were staying in other smaller hotels, maybe like this one over here or whatever. If I remember right, there was a Denny's or something across the street too. I think there was something. There used to be some other restaurant across the street because I think we went over there and ate one night. But let's go look at the bracket and see what the bracket looked like. So I'm gonna do my best not to be scatterbrained. Let's not spoil the end there. But let's go ahead and look how we did. This is so weird. I wonder why it's always highlighted the Insanes. Like, how does it know? Am I logged in somewhere? It's wild. Anyway, the Insanes. We go from. It looks like we play Murder by Numbers first round. This is, I believe, the first event where Murder by Numbers really shows up, and we start seeing something. Ill by Nature faces No Name Noobs with their friends. Nick Merckx, of course, future Insane. It looks like they lose to Ill by Nature. We catch Ill by Nature. This is actually Blaze's team. We beat them. Go face on VVV Vision. We thought we were ready for this game, guys. We are so tired of Vision knocking us out. And boom, 3-0'd us. 3-0'd us. Man, it hurt, you know. And I wish I remember what maps they were, because I could kind of tell you what our strong maps were. But I felt good. We felt good about this series, and it was just, boom, demoralized. So remember, this is a double elimination bracket, guys. So we're down here in the losers bracket, and we catch Prophecy for the first time. Prophecy knocks us out with a 3-1. Man, we are out of this tournament. And then we lose the 5th place game. Look down here. We lose the 5th place game right here to LGD. Is this red? Yep, LGD red. So we come in 6th place, guys. Worst event I ever had. I don't believe this is the... This was. I remember what happened now. Okay. So we played Murder by Numbers. Felt good. I don't remember really what happened here. But I think this tournament went really long into the night. We win this match. And we win this match. We go... Alright, so we win this match against Ill by Nature. I think we went out to eat with them at that Denny's that night. And then we come back, and the next morning, it was an early wake up. We went straight to the Pro Lounge and grabbed some Red Bull. All right, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Red Bull on an empty stomach is literally the worst thing you can do. Literally the worst thing you can do. I remember feeling like my gut was just eating away at itself. And I remember being crunched over, stomach hurting. I remember I was going to be about to puke. I believe that was in our Prophecy game. And I remember even in this LGD game, I remember just sitting there like just feeling so sick. Wasn't even like able to play well. All of us felt so rough since we couldn't get breakfast in that morning. Because I think it was like a 7 o'clock wake-up call because the tournament was running so long. So they had to start us super, super early. I don't even think we got time for warm-ups for some of these matches. But yeah, we ended up coming in 6th place. Let's look at who's all on these teams. Genetics. This is Atmo. Killer Crank, and that is Marth. Stones, Boabas, Takedown, one of the homies, Mr. Puff is Illusions. Cloud, this is, the Last Resistance, they come in 3rd this tournament? Hold on, what was their bracket like? Is this him? It's gotta be them. Yep, alright, so they go about against Ill by Nature. Whoa, this is Losers Bracket. Where were they in the winners? They must have been, since they weren't a pro team, they came in on the losers bracket. No, they lose to KSI. Okay. The Sad Pandas. Oh, dang, okay. So they lose to Sad Pandas, go to the losers bracket. Who'd they be here? Without Limits? Don't remember that team. Then they beat Ill by Nature, knocked them out of the tournament. Then they go to face the Agent? I don't know who's on that team either. Then they go on to face LGD Red, and this is loser semis. They beat LGD Red. Then they face Prophecy, beat Prophecy. Then they finally meet Vision. Vision knocks him out of the tournament after losing to LGD. I believe this is Black. And this is the last time you actually see this team called LGD after they are the world famous team called Infinity. This is where Infinity started as LGD Black. So Vision wins here. Vision goes and loses 3-0. And at this point, we're looking at LGD Black / Infinity as the best team. The best shotgunners in the game we knew were Puff, who was on Vision. And we also knew that Atmo was very good. Marth was a phenomenal support player. Crank was a great in-game leader. And Genetics, he was your all-around man. He could slay, he could support, he could be an in-game leader if you needed. And with our team, majoritively speaking, I feel like Predator was our in-game leader. We all kind of adopted it. I adopted it the less because I was the support player. I honestly needed to hear what everybody else thought. That was how I played my game. I wanted to know what my teammates thought the setup should be, how we should move in. And that was honestly how I played it. But every once in a while, when they argue or whatever, I'd have to step in and be like, guys, this is what we need to do. Let's go do this play. And we'd run it for a couple times, and then one of them would take over. Whether it be Ethan, Killa, or Predator, or Z-Killer, we all kind of took the in-game leader over. So that was kind of our aspect of the game. LGD does that. And then let's look at who all's on these teams again. I'm sorry. So Cloud, Scar, he's a homie. Cream's a homie. And Venom was on Last Resistance. I guess that was. That would have been, yeah. Prophecy, this is God 603, Delay, Sick Image, High Distortion. Look at some of these names, guys. Like, these are people that are now big in the community. High Distortion, huge, got very big streaming. LGD Red had Devastator. At one point, we thought Devastator was the top guy. Fiber Optic, Desecrate, and Shakur. I don't really remember those guys too much. I'm sorry if you guys watching this and like, come on, man, you remember me? Nah. Oh, Agent had Requiem. Okay. I don't remember who that is. All Lucky, Aqua, and Fierce. Oh, no. Legends, Requiem, all. Okay. Lucky, Aqua, Fierce. Okay, got you. And then we had Ecane. Oh, Murder by Numbers. W. Who'd they play? Let's look at the Murder by Numbers bracket real quick. Okay, 8th. So, murder by number. Oh, yeah, that's right. We beat them. And then they beat No Name Noobs. And then they beat KSI Pandas. And then Prophecy beat them to play us. Okay. We had Prophecy. We thought Prophecy was an up-and-coming team at this time. We really thought they could do something. Sick Image was a good in-game leader. Delay had an amazing shotgun. God 603 was a pretty good slayer. High Distortion. He's High Distortion. He'd handle what he had to handle at that time. So, oh, wow. There's articles about this. Arctic predicts Gears of War top 8. Handicapping the Gears. I need to read through some of these. Wow, I didn't realize there was so much stuff still from back then. That's crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Actually, let's look at some pictures real quick. I'll show you guys some of my pictures from this Gears of War event. All right, here you go. This is Cream. I remember this guy for some reason. I can't remember that guy either. This is, of course, Monster. This is the event here in the background. I'm going to go through some of these. Scream. These are from actually 08, so don't get too upset with me. Can't find anything from 07 for some reason. Here's the event. It all looks pretty similar, though. This is kind of like the hall. Of course, Killer Crank right here. Predator, the Me. I'm not sure who this guy was. This is us laughing. We were always wrestling around doing dumb stuff, so... Anyway, that's kind of the event. I'm trying to think. This was Digitas, but this, of course, is 08, so kind of get ahead of myself. But anyway, that kind of gives you an idea of what it looked like back in 2007 in the whole landscape. You know, we're coming out of this tournament, and man, we were really hurt that we did so bad, but I think you guys are going to see something. And I'm going to go over some things that made us better. We weren't like most teams. You know, they have a bad tournament, they'd split apart. That wasn't us. We want to do stuff like that. So the next tournament, man, we came in fierce, ready to win, not taking no for an answer. And I think you're going to see that in the next episode. So be sure to check it out. As always, guys, if you guys like the video, make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe down below if you're new. Ring the bell for the notifications. And hope you guys enjoy this series. I'm having a lot of fun kind of going back over the old times. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure you leave a comment about that down below, because I would love to answer your guys' questions about what it was like back then. But anyway, as always, play hard, have fun, enjoy the rest of your guys' day. See you later.